Good morning, grade ones. Welcome back for our next math lesson today. And today is Thursday, and we're going to keep going with our equal groups. And if you remember, equal groups means that they're the same number in each group. So I'm going to put up our first group of stars up here. Okay, and you can tell me how many's in our first group here. There are 2. And then how many is going to be in our next group? Right, there are 2. So there are 2 groups, okay? And there's 2 in each group. So if I wanted to find out how many stars I have, I would write 2 plus 2 equals 4. What if I do another group here? How many's in this group? 2. So now I have 3 groups of 2. So 2 plus 2 plus 2. How many would that be? Well, I know 2 plus 2 is 4, and I'm going to add 2 more is 6. And what if I put another group up here? And how many stars are in this group? There are 2. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 groups now. So 4 groups of 2. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. How many total stars would I have now? I would have 8, right? Okay. And if I have one more group, let's see how many stars I have in this group. I'll turn the camera a little bit, 2. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of 2. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 10. Now that was a lot of 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. And I'm going to teach you that there is a new sign that we're going to use, and this is multiplication or multiply. And it means putting together equal groups. So instead of adding each group one by one, we can multiply the number of groups by how many is in the group. So for example, there's how many groups? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 groups, and how many stars were in each group? 2. So we do 5 multiply or times 2 equals 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There are 10 stars. And so this X, or multiply or times, we use that, okay? We use that multiplying to put equal groups. So you have to make sure the groups have the same number in them. That's the only time we can use this instead of adding them, okay? And we're going to open up in our textbook to look at some more of these. So press pause and grab your textbook, and we're going to open up to page 46, where we've got some colored blocks on a plate here. Can you open up to page 46? Okay, so we've got some colored blocks here. Now, how many plates are there, or how many groups of blocks are there? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 groups. And how many are in each one? How many blocks are in each group? 2. So we have 4 groups of 2. So I can use our new multiply symbol. Ready? There are 4 groups, so the number of groups multiplied by how many is in each group. There are 2 blocks in each group. 4 times 2. How many blocks do I have all together? I can count by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8. There are 8 blocks all together. So I write it as 4 times 2 equals 8, okay? And that's how we would write it. Let's turn the page to the next one here. Actually, the next one that I'm going to do, leave your textbook open. So I'm going to do another one here on the board. Okay, I'm going to draw some dots. They kind of make triangles if you can see them. Okay, so how many groups of triangles do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 groups of, and how many dots are in each group? There's 3. 1, 2, 3. So 4 groups of 3. And I can use our new symbol by doing 4, because that's the number of groups, times 3 in each group equals, and let's count by 3s. 3, 6, and then you could add 3 more, 7, 8, 9, add another one, 10, 11, 12. 4 times 3 equals 12. And if you go back to your textbook, you can see some more. We have flowers in pots. Okay, so we can look at how many groups. There's 4 pots, and there's 5 yellow flowers in each of them. Over here, we can look at the bees and their legs. So there's how many bees? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we do 4 times, and how many legs do they each have? Well, they each have 6. So we can find out how many legs do they have all together. Then we can go down to the frogs, the same thing. How many frogs do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we do 6 times, well, how many legs? 1, 2, 3, 4. Each of them have 4. So we do 6 times 4, and that equals 24. And that's what you're going to do in your workbook today. You're going to do exercise 33, and the first part is you're going to match, okay, the words with how that looks when we use our new symbol to multiply. 5 4s, so 5 groups of 4. You're going to draw a line to match it, okay? And you're going to go down both sides and find out. And then over here, we've got our pictures, and you're going to write the number sentence. So what times what equals 8? Well, we look at the pictures. How many groups of balloons? 1, 2. So we do 2 times 1, 2, 3. There's 4 balloons in each group. So 2 times 4 equals our 8. Okay? So you're going to do exercise 33 for today. And we'll see you tomorrow.